The girl who bullied me for my stutter in high school just interviewed at my company, and she didn't recognize me as her potential boss. I developed a severe stutter after my dad died when I was 14. Rebecca Chen made my sophomore year hell mimicking my speech in class, recording me struggling through presentations, even creating an Xterx account called St. Stephanie Speaks that went viral in our school. I spent years in speech therapies, landed a job in tech, worked my way up to Primas of Mixminty at a startup that just got acquired for $200 million yesterday. Rebecca walked into the conference room for her interview. Perfect smile, same confident posture. Her resume was impressive minus Stanford MBA consulting experience, exactly what we needed for our director of strategy role. She shook my hand firmly. Great to meet you, Stephanie. I've heard amazing things about the culture here. No recognition, not even a flicker. I led the first round, technical questions, market analysis, strategic thinking. She nailed every answer. Articulate, sharp. Exactly the kind of person younger me would have envied. During her presentation, she mentioned her passion for building inclusive workplaces where everyone's voice is heard. I almost choked on my coffee. Tell me about a time you've dealt with workplace conflict, I asked. She launched into a story about mediating between two team members, emphasizing empathy and understanding different perspectives. What about a time you were wrong about someone? I pressed. A pause. Early in my career, I underestimated a colleague who seemed less polished. They became one of the company's top performers. It taught me to look beyond surface impressions. My stutter only emerges now when I am extremely stressed. I felt it building in my throat. Lunch break. My co-founder James pulled me aside. She's perfect. Best candidate we've seen. I nodded, unable to speak. The final panel included our company's ERG leaders, Marcus, who leads our accessibility group, asked about her experience with diverse communication styles. I believe everyone deserves patience and respect regardless of how they communicate, she said smoothly. Some of my best ideas have come from people who needed extra time to articulate their thoughts. That's when I saw it, a micro expression, her eyes widened slightly, darted to me, then away, recognition finally. Her hands trembled as she reached for her water. Actually, she continued, voice cracking, I need to be honest, in high school, I was horrible to someone with a speech difference. I've carried that shame for 12 years. I volunteered with speech therapy programs trying to atone, I guess. The room was silent. I don't expect forgiveness from that person, but I've spent my career trying to be better than that cruel teenager. She looked directly at me. I'm so deeply sorry. Marcus glanced between us confused. James shifted uncomfortably. Thank you for your honesty, I managed. We'll be in touch. After she left, James immediately said, we can't hire her now, right? The lawsuit potential alone. I thought about sophomore Stephanie crying in bathroom stalls. Then about preem Stephanie, who'd built a career on second chances and radical candor. Actually, I said, my voice steady and clear. I think she might be exactly what we need. You were joking. She recognized her worst moment and owned it publicly. That takes courage, Plas. She's brilliant. But can you work with her? I thought about my company's values, the culture I'd fought to build, the power of redemption. Let's find out. Rebecca started 3 weeks ago. She's exceeded every expectation. Yesterday, she asked if I'd speak at a fundraiser for the Stuttering Foundation. Only if you introduce me, I said.